Taking another test pit. Very different material than a couple hundred meters away, and pretty much the same elevation, same distance away from the creek, actually a little closer, but there's more glacier till here, solid brown clay, pretty much worthless stuff. Very, very fine gold and very sparse in the glacier till stuff here, and nothing in the brown clay. There will be some little fine stuff on the layers in between, and then when that stuff starts to disappear, we get a different strata layer. You can see the silt, the glacier till at the top, silt, clay, and then start getting down to a harder compacted layer. There's still some newer geology stuff, newer, like the glaciers would have removed the sharper angled quartz stuff from the mountains as they moved through. So that's another layer. And then underneath that is the old river channel, and that stuff will just start showing up depending where I am. Have smaller river channel depending on if it was an inside bend, an outside bend, where it liked to settle. Then I'll start seeing river gravel show up. So this is the layer just starting to get rid of that quartzy, younger geology stuff, big solid chunks of quartz. They haven't moved, the glaciers moved them just a bit. You can see they're starting to round off. And then under that will be old river channel. There's just lots of solid quartz in here. This is a really hard stuff to dig. This layer, as soon as I get past this and I start getting the river gravels, that's where the good gold is. And this is just starting to get the smaller river gravels in there, rounder river gravel in underneath that younger material. So as soon as I start getting this is where I start testing, because I'm not after the stuff in the glacier till. I'm after the stuff in the river gravels. A lot bigger gold, a lot more concentrated, a lot higher gold to the yard. So I'm going to start setting this stuff aside, and I'll start testing this as I go down farther and as the river gravels get more concentrated. You know, the hard false bedrock gravel layer sitting on top of blue clay. I just busted through after that younger material, and then the river gravel, and then it was almost impossible to dig. My hoe was standing up on end right underneath the river channel there, the river gravels, and here's the blue clay starting. Just got the first piece of it out, and look at the difference in color. And it's hard, it's freaking hard, like so solid. And look at that color difference. There's a brown clay in the background. That's the glacier till and the clay. And look at the blue clay. It is so solid. And that's the false bedrock layer out in the Cariboo, if you can find it. That's the blue lead. And on top of it, that's usually where the best gold is, I've been finding anyway, and historically. But there you have it. There's glacier clay and glacier till up mixed in that. Younger geology shit, more angular rocks, quartz that the glaciers broke off as they moved through off of the mountainsides as they cut their way. There is river gravels down there. There's some small till gravels, a little strata layer of that, then some river gravels, and then underneath that, just underneath that little bit of water, I bailed this out for about 10 minutes straight. So right at that water level, that is a solid layer of blue clay, and it is hard as a rock. So that is the reason why the gold won't penetrate. It sits right on that, goes through the gravel, and then just sits there, sits on the clay. It's freaking awesome. I was hoping this spot. I GPS'd it. Looked good on the LiDAR imaging, looked good on the topo. And this is what I was looking for. This is what I aim for to start my real heavy duty testing. Is that layer right there. Right on top of that. There's the layer starting. There's the gravels. Right there. Round, river gravel starting up. Perfect. Yahoo. Here's a better look at the gravels above the blue clay. This is the good pay material here. This is where the money is right here. Look at those, look at that gravel. Super heavy, very, very heavy gravel. And look at the strata layers down there. Look at the color changes. Brown, clay, till at the top, brown clay layer, newer geology shit, finer glacial material there. And then down at the bottom, there's the channel. There's the river channel, right on the blue clay. And that is my best testing right there. That is awesome stuff. That's what I was looking for. Last time I was here, I started digging this, and totally different material than just upriver a little bit. So on the top 8 feet. So I was a little bit disappointed. And then just down, it's only down a couple feet deeper than upriver, but there is the channel right there. That is the beautiful stuff. I don't have a clue how this is going to turn out because the sun is completely glaring off my phone screen, so I can't even really see the pan here on my phone screen. So I'm just going to aim it at the pan, but I'm just going to show some gold. Where's the gold hiding? I'm doing this with my left hand and taping with my right, so I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll give her a try. Never swirled with my left hand, so. Where's the gold? There it is. Ah. Pretty, pretty. Being a little rough with my left hand, I can't really control it too good. Okay. I can see the screen now. I don't even know where the hell I'm aiming this thing. And the little picker that came out of the classification. Little beauty. This little flat one. Probably about 0.3, 0.4 of a gram. Nice little picker. Yahoo!